Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys, and today we're going to talk some comic books. Obviously this is the comic book channel, but I'm going to run through some recommendations for you guys, some DC, Image, Boom, Marvel, IDW, and that's just me looking at my pile now. This isn't everything that I'm going to be recommending. I don't have everything with me, so I don't have like Kingdom Come or Infinity Gauntlet, you know, so all the Secret Wars, all the big hitters, okay? But if you're into certain things, I'll try and, we'll try and find what you guys like. So let's start off with my personal favourite. It hits home for me personally, and you guys know, if you've watched the videos before or been on my TikTok, you know that I'm a huge fan of this creative team and this character in general. And that is Mr. Miracle. It is the most human superhero story. It's got a lot of adult themes, and that's what I like in my stories. He's a god, essentially, and Tom King and Mitch Gerads makes him seem very human and very normal, and I like that. It's a great starting off point for any comic book fan if they want to get into comics. I think this is a great place to start, and the art is incredible, and the way it's set out is beautiful. But this is a great starting point, and it's one of, if not Tom King's and Mitch Gerads' best work. So speaking of Tom King, this is a new bit of media that I've got recently. I've got the 8 issues, I think it is, or 12 already, but I wanted the hard cover. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow by Tom King. There is the creative team. I'm not going to butcher their names, but this book is absolutely beautiful. One of the best stories, again, Tom King has written. It's beautiful. It's very human. It is space. It has a lot of adult themes. There's a theme going here, and it makes the character feel very human and very real. So that's, again, another perfect book. And if you like Supergirl and Superman, honestly, I would recommend this. It is a great book. This story is not very big. I think there's a TV show at the moment, and it's only got a few seasons. I don't think it's watched a lot, but Invincible. Okay, I don't really need to talk about this. If you have been living under the rock, this is Invincible. This is Mark Grayson, Invincible. It's a superhero story through and through, but it's got gore, especially the cartoon animation TV show. This is incredible. I've got the first one for now. I cannot wait to get the others. I think there's 7 at the moment, but this is one of the best Image books I've ever read. And it's by Kirkman. He did Walking Dead and Invincible, and he did others. If you've heard of Kirkman, you would have heard of Walking Dead, and vice versa. This book is incredible. Creative team is smashing it. I personally like Ryan Ottley's artwork over Corey Walker's. There's something about this artwork that I'm not the biggest fan of, but it works for this story, and I think Ryan takes over from issue 8, I believe. I could be wrong, because this collects issues 1 to 7. So incredible story. If you're not watching the TV show, pick up the books. I was going to get the compendiums, and they're like massive or library editions, but I'm just going to settle with this for now. Another superhero story, but this is I like this book because I'm 28. The character in this is like 32. It's not just some high school teenage kid. It is Radiant Black. I've just finished this. I'm rereading it, as you can see, with my One Piece bookmark. I loved this. I do need to read more. I've heard that this story gets even better, and the universe is very good. So if you want something A little bit different from the classic superhero story. It's brought to life by this incredible team, and it's really fun, funny, and slightly relatable, I believe, because of the character being so old. It's not some young kid in high school. So if you like superheroes, this is another great point to jump onto. If you heard of James Tynion, you would have definitely heard of Something Is Killing the Children by Boom Studios. This is volume 2. I need to find my volume 1. I have read it. I need to read this. I want to reread volume 1 just to pick it up. This book is incredible. If you like James Tynion, if you've heard of James Tynion, you definitely would have heard of this. And again, vice versa. It's very fun, very unique, and I like the horror aspects of it, and the characters are great, the art is beautiful, and it's something different. So if you're not really into superheroes, pick this up. Honestly, this is incredible work, and I think there's like 2 sequels. I think one of them's a sequel, one of them's a prequel. I could be wrong, but Something That's Killing the Children is an incredible book for anybody's collection. And if you have a friend or family member that wants to get into comic books and they don't know where to start, they don't really want to read Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, this Something Is Killing the Children, Radiant Black, and Invincible, perfect places to jump onto. Those 3 have especially Invincible and Radiant Black have a different take on the superhero genre. Something Is Killing Children is not superhero at all, so it's very unique in that way. Speaking of superheroes, Wonder Woman. I especially love this run, again by Tom King. Just the way he writes, I really enjoyed it. The art is phenomenal. Phenomenal, guys, like you don't understand. Let me quickly show you one of my favourite pages from this whole book, because it's incredible. Damn, look at this creative team. I really like it. Tom King writes Wonder Woman. I really like it. So if you like Wonder Woman, and if you've got a friend that likes Wonder Woman, Tom King's these are my personal favourites, by the way, or personal recommendations. There might be better Wonder Woman stories out there, but for me, this is fairly new, so I think it's quite a good jumping on point. But there's other Wonder Woman stories. I'm not going to list them now because there's so many incredible Wonder Woman stories out there. Okay. Speaking of another superhero, he's a very popular one. Spider-Man. Anything Spider-Man really, but Ultimate Spider-Man is incredible. It's going on right now. This is the first volume. Married with Children. I think volume 2, the paper I think it's called. The trade is coming out this week, and it is a great read. I'm slightly behind. I've read a few recent issues just to see what's going on, so I know from this book up to the last 2 issues I kind of have a rough idea what's going on. But this is a different take on the classic Spider-Man story that we all know and love. He is like 31, 32. Again, he's in his 30s. That's why I like this book. He's married with children. I'm not going to tell you who he's married to because that's a spoiler, but we know. And this book is very fun and it's drawn beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. Okay, it is incredible. Before I go on to my last book, and it's my personal favourite book, I'm going to list off some honourable mentions. So we've got Transformers, Daniel Warren Johnson. That's incredible. The first trade is out. Void Rivals, Energon Universe, anything like that, that's out as well. What else have we got? Like we've got Kingdom Come, Secret Wars, Infinite Crisis. They're all good jumping on points. Anything from Rebirth I really like. New 52, I think that's a great place to start. That's where I started, Batman New 52. Then we've got Moon Knight by Jed MacKay. Anything by Jed MacKay is incredible. Okay. But you just find whatever you like. If it's superhero, if it's not superhero, there's something out there for everybody. This last book is not kind of superhero, but some might think it is, some might, but it's one of my personal favourite books ever. Mr. Miracle and this book here are probably my top 2 favourite books, and I'm a huge fan of these characters, and this book is just perfect. And that is The Last Ronin. I've got this book in the 5 issue, little tiny issues, and my lovely partner, so shout out to my partner for buying me this. This story is immaculate. Everybody's wanted a darker TMNT story. That's such a tongue twister with someone with a stutter. Damn. This story is perfect. The Last Ronin, I'm not going to spoil who it is. But I remember this getting announced. We were like, oh, who's the Last Ronin? Is it Donatello? Is it Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael? I thought it was going to be Donatello, but he's my favourite Ninja Turtle. I'm not going to tell you who, but this story is gripping from the start to the finish. Front to back, inside out, upside down, everything. It's got action, it's drawn incredibly beautiful but gritty at the same time. I love it. The creative team on this book is just top tier. I'll show you those. The sequel to this, Lost Times, I think it's called, was so good. The Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution is very good. I'm liking that so far, but this book, if you like Ninja Turtles, if you don't want to read Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, Mr. Miracle, Superman, Batman, and you want something a little bit darker, this, please, I beg you, okay? This is incredible. This book is, I'm glad it exists. Let's put it that way. I'm so glad it exists. And having one turtle carry his brother's weapons is just incredibly badass. But if I was going to recommend any stories from this pile, it would be The Last Ronin, Invincible, and possibly Something Is Killing the Children, because you've got all 3 bases there. Something dark, something superhero light kind of thing, and then something horror as well as dark. Then obviously we're going to throw in Radiant Black, because you know what, all of them. But there is a book out there for everyone. So let me know if you've got any recommendations for me, if you've read any of these books, what you think of these books, and let me know down in the comments. Consider giving me a like and a subscribe and share and whatever. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. So thank you guys for watching, and it means a lot that everybody does watch and whatever. So go follow my TikTok and my Instagram. I'll put it up here somewhere, I don't know where, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Wow.